Hey everybody. You ready to cure your nasty foot sweating problem? I hope so. If you're looking to stop the wetness and odor quickly and conveniently, well, easy enough. Just follow these three amazing sweaty feet cures below and you'll be well on your way. Now listen, I know what you're going through. I think everyone at some point has had sweaty feet at one point or another in their lives. And yes, it stinks. Yes, pun intended. The good news is you're not alone. Having sweaty feet is a pretty common complaint among most people. And I certainly dealt with it, at times in my life. And if you're anything like I was, it can be such a nerve-wracking experience having to take your shoes off in front of someone else. And you pray that they don't stink, or worse off, the person is going to see the sweat stains soaking through your socks. Yikes. Um, this is getting a little personal, but before I give you these three amazing treatments, I have got to let you know this totally embarrassing sweaty foot story. I was in college and I went on a date with this girl. Anyway, things were going pretty well, and after dinner, we went back to her apartment to kind of cuddle up a bit. Anyway, we got through the door, and she said the place was just cleaned and asked me politely to take my shoes off. So already I'm getting pretty nervous. And I remember she had this really dark tile kitchen floor, and as I walked across it, I left, this is terrible, I left these damp, foggy foot tracks with my socks. It was mortifying, and she looked pretty put off by the sight of the sweat tracks immediately. So things got a little awkward after that, and I never heard from her again. I don't know if, that things didn't work out because of the sweaty feet, but I'm sure it didn't add to the allure at the time. So look, whatever reason you have to stop your foot sweating, it really couldn't be any easier once you know the simple home remedies that get results super fast. And I'm talking within hours. So let's get started with the first treatment. The first treatment is going to be vinegar foot baths. What you want to do is you want to mix together half a cup of vinegar and a quart of very warm water in a basin or, a big bowl. You want to soak your feet for 25 minutes. And then afterwards, you're going to dry your feet off well and make sure you don't forget the spaces in between your toes. Don't rinse your feet. Let the vinegar really saturate the pores of your feet. And not only does the vinegar act as an astringent, it's going to exfoliate the top layer of your foot skin. So you're going to experience dryness for hours after the soak. Plus, the acid in the vinegar is going to neutralize odor. It's going to give you very soft feet through the exfoliation process. Some people like using apple cider vinegar for this treatment. However, for foot sweating, I personally prefer white vinegar. I think it's stronger and it works a lot faster. Depending on whether you can use apple cider vinegar or just regular vinegar, the smell of vinegar isn't always so great. At least, not when it's right on your feet. After you dry them off, they'll smell fine. But you can be the judge which one you want to use. The next solution I want to talk to you about is the salt water soak. Is it simple? Yes. Is it effective? Oh, yes. Don't underestimate the power of salt water. When you soak your feet, the salt will dry them right up. And if you use Epsom salts, you're going to have soft, dry skin as well. It's going to just really mitigate the sweating. And exfoliating with a loofah before soaking your feet in salt water makes the results a lot faster and a lot longer lasting. You want to make sure you use warm water to open up your skin's pores and allow maximum exposure to the salt. You want to be careful also if you have any open cuts or sores in your feet. This will burn if you have any open abrasions. So just watch out for that. Next is the sage tea treatment. And if you've been following my videos at all, then you know I'm a big advocate of sage tea as a sweat stopping solution. I really saved the best for last here. Sage tea contains super high levels of tannic acid, which is a natural astringent. You want to add 4 or 5 bags of sage tea into a large basin or bowl, and you want to fill it with hot water and let it steep until the tea is fully dissolved. Then you're going to soak your feet for 25 minutes. And the tea works its way into your foot pores and goes to work. It dries them up, neutralizing odor. It neutralizes the odor-causing bacteria. And sage tea is very powerful as a long-term foot odor cure. You want to try this tonight and just fall in love with the results. And what's going to happen is you're going to do this the first time for about 25 minutes. Once your skin becomes acclimated to the sage tea, after that, you're really only going to have to do this treatment for about 15 minutes or so at a time. And it's going to get to a point where you really only have to do like a sage tea soak maybe twice a week to maintain dry feet and, nice smelling feet. So give this a shot. And just a heads up, after you take your feet out of the basin, they're going to be a little tanned from the tea. I don't want you to freak out. The tanned color is just going to wash right off with a little soap and water. And you can wash your feet off with soap and water after this treatment. And really, guys, this is just the beginning. I've posted my top 12 favorite sweating treatments at www.prevent-sweating.com. And they're all listed step by step in a video I created called Sweat Free Tactics. And it's totally free, and the content is just incredibly helpful for anyone with any kind of excessive sweating problem. The treatments show you how to stop your foot sweating, your hands sweating, armpit sweating, and face sweating within minutes using really convenient and effective cures. So go ahead and check it out now. I'll see you on the other side. Take care. Bye.